What's good, guys? Film coming at you with another straight out theater reaction. I'm about to give you a non-spoiler free review of 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. This was probably the best movie in the 28 series. 28 Years Later did a very good job of getting us back into that nostalgia of those first two movie days and weeks, but was very good, very well shot, and pretty good story as well. Obviously very disturbing, but what did you expect with zombies? This one was way more disturbing, but still very enjoyable to watch. The story of Spike in this one still goes on, just like you guys remember in 28 Years Later, that end credit scene with Spike running into the Jimmys, or Jimmy 1, Jimmy 2, whatever you want to say. Carries on literally exactly from where it left off in the first one. I thought that was very good, got me straight into the movie. And honestly, another thing that was weird, I did not expect my theater to have the speakers cranked up all the way. Right when the movie started, I was wondering why it was so loud in the theater. There's a scene later that definitely shows you why. It's almost like when you, for my people who watched the Civil War and you were wondering why stinging speakers in the theater, wherever you were watching it was so loud, and then you finally heard the gunshot that rang in the theater, and that was the reason why. There's a scene like that in this. It's not like a gunshot. This is way more intense, awesome. Like, it was an awesome moment, and it was really cool. It was really cool. For all my music heads, you're probably gonna love that sticking scene, which was really good, by the way. This movie was very well shot, very well done. The story never slowed down, and in a way, the moments that you feel like are slowed down when characters are just talking really still carry the story really well. Like Jack O'Connell, I believe his name is, in this movie playing Jimmy. Yeah, Sir Jimmy Crystal. He was incredible in this movie. This was the second time I've seen him in a movie. First one obviously being Sinners. Awesome in Sinners. This one, he killed it. He killed it as Sir Jimmy Crystal, or Jimmy, or whatever we want to call it. Like, he was electrifying. He was very scary. He made me nervous a lot, but he was an awesome villain in this movie. This is such a messed up character. Like, it really reminds me a lot of even Mad Max, whenever some of those characters are going insane and doing the things they were doing and having the motivation. But I feel like with Mad Max, that's more action adventure, like where we're having fun with those characters. This one, you're really like either hating him or sympathizing with him on what he's explaining, why he believes in the certain thing he believes in this movie. Ralph Fiennes in this movie, the first one, or the third one, whatever you want to say, in 28 Years Later, he already did a very good job in that one. I loved his character in that one, and I thought he was going to be a little more insane when we first meet him. That wasn't the case at all. He actually turned out to be a kind doctor, and it still plays into this one, but there is way more that we get into with his character, and way more that his character does in this movie. Like, I feel like this was more of his movie, and obviously it probably should have, because it was called The Bone Temple. Once again, you guys probably want to hear about the gore that was happening in this movie. The gore was unbelievable. Like, this was probably one of the most unsettling movies I've seen in a while. Like, there were a lot of moments where even I had to look away from the screen because I was like, I can't watch this. But that's just good directing, I guess, good editing. Whoever did the makeup and costumes for this movie, give yourself a pat on the back. That was insane. But this was really well done. All the actors did a very good job, and I can't really say sets. I really love the way it's shot. The first one, I was really a fan of the way it was shot in the first one. This one, as crazy, but I think it was this one was taking a step back, and I feel like the first one was more of like, here's this world that we're gonna explore that's post-Cillian Murphy, his version. Now in this second one, The Bone Temple, this is more of like, now we're gonna understand the characters in this area and this world, and I really loved that. Like, it was almost like The Way of Water versus Fire and Ash. Even though I like The Way of Water more, Fire and Ash was still good. But in this case, I really liked 28 Years Later and 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Both of them are pretty even to me. Both have a high 8 out of 10 from me. Yep, gave this one an 8 out of 10, a high one. But it was just very well done. If you guys don't know, this movie's gonna be a trilogy. There's a third movie coming out, and obviously I'm definitely very excited to see what happens with that. I was excited after the end of 28 Years Later, so I'm very excited. I was excited to see The Bone Temple, and I'm even more excited to see the third movie coming out. But either way, 8 out of 10, very good movie. I would highly suggest you guys watch it if you love zombies, obviously. If you love horror movies, if you love movies about, well, this wasn't the father and son movie this time. I guess just about a kid trying to escape terror. Just, this movie's for you. And I would highly recommend watching this in theaters, because when the one scene plays that deals with the speakers being turned up, you all, like, to all my music fans or music heads in listening, watching this video, you all gonna appreciate it. But it was an awesome movie. Like, if you can watch this in IMAX too, like, if you can afford it, do it. But go watch it in theaters. You don't want to miss this. And if you want to hear more, especially with spoilers involved, like, subscribe, and follow FilmPod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure to look out for our newest podcast episode coming out soon for my audio audio listeners, please download Spotify and subscribe to FilmPod on there too, because we also post videos and audio on there. But either way, guys, I'm gonna take it easy. Stay safe and peace, y'all.